Okay, we are recording, and I definitely see that I do have the mic on. I can see the bars moving OBS. I can see the light on the audio interface that it has power, and I can see the light that's showing there's a signal as well. And if I get really loud, I'll even see the peak light come on, but I don't feel like doing that. Even though my processing should actually kind of remove that. So continuing Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which I should be able to now go straight into just main missions. Because I'm pretty sure I've cleared off the map. Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure I cleared off the map. Hopefully that will prove to be true. I'm still all tapped, that's why it's only at 30. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I did say the keys provided by AMD. I think I did. I just said it then, so. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I hit right click. I did not hit left click, and it's still fired. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm going in here as I do, so I can get the stuff. So because it's gonna be main mission stuff, I am going to be on mic. So I'm not going to have it muted. Alright. And... son of a bitch, I got it. Well, I'll pick it up, I just don't know when I'll do it. Actually, hey, I want to get a better look at this. Okay, good. It's a civilian. It's annoying when I have to deal with, these guys. Getting a mission out of one of them. Two there. Oh, and by the way, an idea that crossed my mind, actually during the previous recording, but I didn't feel like going on mic. Because I am very unsure about... I'm not even sure if there's going to be significant difference between locations for performance. Got him. And new distance. Almost 500 meters. Which sounds impressive, but it actually isn't. I think in reality there's like a record is in the miles. But it's also, just how I had to aim past the first tick on that. It's you have to aim quite carefully for that, and you have a spotter to help. Okay, should be able to get these guys with minimal drop. There. Anyway, I'm thinking I might, because it would make things easier, and I don't really know if there's going to be multiple locations. I am considering that maybe instead of doing 3 locations, I could do just 1, but increase the time. I might also, well, doing 2 with increased time, I'm not even sure if that would work. Because it's even if I would have it be like, oh, I'm assaulting a place like this, it's not gonna, there's enough of it that's still outside, it's not gonna be that different, and, okay, yeah, this may take me like half an hour, but I am not sure how I want to,
you are annoying me.
How I'm gonna want to record data. Now, true, this does also have a built-in benchmark, I do need to look at that.
I'm looking for Christina Cromwell. Any idea where I could find her?
I promise you that's all I know.
Thanks a million.
That's fine. I'm only looking for what you can tell me. Alright, let's do that. And I didn't think it would catch many, but it's... I can do it now. and get it recharged as I approach. Nope. Oh, I am uneasy. Alright. I'm working there, I'm working there. I don't like... I'm, the only cover I will have is to like run into a building. And I don't like that here. I don't feel like that's gonna be good. Shit! You screwed me over, game. I was all aimed and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna suddenly shift how I'm aiming. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy out. There is a delay before he will fire. Which I wonder if that's that biped time to aim, but that's not time to aim, that's time to fire. It's like you pull it out and you hit the button and nothing happens. And then I hit a second time and still nothing happens. It's like, alright, fine, I have to aim a third time. Now something happened. Okay. I have an idea. Hopefully it's a good idea. I just have to see. I want to try to get up onto the roof of this building. Because if nothing else from here, I should have an easier time taking out the rocket guys. Damn. I don't see another way up. I doubt there's going to be one in here. There might be, but I doubt it. No, I just have another way down. Oh, wait! A ladder. Yay. And, oh no, there is a door to cover it. Okay. It's like, it's a very weird design. There. I don't want to try shooting all the way over there. I know I made a further shot earlier, but it's... I don't know, I'm not feeling that one. See, sometimes the... the marks show up better on the thermal. Doesn't feel like that at the moment, though. Holy crap. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Because there are dead bodies right there for them to find.
Hey, move your...
This is bullshit. No one's out here.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
Contact! Contact! I've got hostiles!
Roger. Let's make these jabronis pay.
Shouldn't there still be one more? Yes.
Hey, hey, come on, show yourself! Yeah, it's time to find the enemy and kill him.
Alright, now those guys are alerted, but I think I'm gonna be okay. Because I do, for the most part, have this side controlled. It's mine. But it is also true that I do need to pop the thing to make sure. I hear them. Oh, hey. There's a guy right there. Nobody over there. Alright, so that's handy. Very handy.
Oh shit! Hostile!
I am not sure if I'll make that shot, so I'm not going to bother trying. There it is. Not actually what I want to look at. Okay. See, I just wanted to make sure that there's not collectibles I've been missing over here. It might be stuck. And I think that's excellent. It just only seems fair that eventually the AI gets itself stuck, considering the number of times I've gotten a vehicle stuck. And they've already gone back to white. That is very good for me. At the same time, they are also clustered enough. Oh, not this guy. Oh wait, where's that one? Okay. There. Is still the guy over here. That's what I'm going for. This is not safe. There should be railing. I don't care if it ruins your aesthetic. That's an OSHA violation. Oh wait, technically they are elsewhere. Wouldn't necessarily have OSHA. But it's still, I mean, you're trying to make Utopia. Utopia includes railings. Actually, Utopia includes a lot of stuff that you don't really want. It's a weird, weird place. And it's actually kind of funny how there's that concept of dystopia, which is supposed to be like the opposite of utopia. The thing is, if you actually read Utopia and you start thinking about some of the stuff, it's like, there's self-contradictory statements in it. But also, well, it contradicts itself, I mean. It's not like there's single statements that are themselves proving themselves wrong. But it's like, no, Utopia is actually like not a place you want to live. It's horrible. So it's already dystopic. But yeah, one of the things that contradicts itself on is it has this idea that to get rid of basic classes, okay, there is something near me. One of the things they would do is people basically every so often have to change where they live. It's also in order to break the sense of ownership. And also people have to spend so much time out working in the farms that are outside the city. But there's a later statement talking about people staying in their homes for you know, like having multiple generations in a single home. It's like, well, wait a minute, but you said that they need to constantly change. It's every so many years. That chair saved his life for a moment. Yeah, there's all kinds of things in it, though. It's because another way to try to basically de-individualize people is there's a whole 4 clothes that you could that any person could possibly wear, and there's also a limitation on what the colors can be. There's 2 for men, 2 for women, and it's based on whether they're married or not. So if you are a single woman, you wear this. If you are a married man, you wear this. There are some colors that you can select from, but that's it. Trying to remember some of the other things to it. It did have slaves, which, to be fair, given the time period, that was the norm, was having slaves. But in order to express how they do not value gold, which I want to say there's also some weird stuff with that, you would typically see, just in general, some sort of adornment to identify a slave, like a certain ring, a certain collar, things like that. These were all gold in Utopia, to show that that's how little value they have. So if you see somebody going around with a lot of gold in Utopia, those are actually the slaves. Those aren't like the powerful rich people. Try to remember some of the other stuff. There is one thing though, that Utopia is also a horrible nation when it comes to war. Because basically it will never go to war itself. It values itself too highly. So it will instead manipulate its neighbors to go to war. It's like if it wants a war, if it would want a war with some other nation, it just convinces a different nation to go to war with it and basically then pays them. But sometimes that payment is just a stronger allegiance with us because we're so wonderful. It's been a while since I've read it, but yeah, it's... The Utopia as described in the book is like a horrible, horrible place. I'm trying to remember some of the other stuff to it, but I mean, it is still amusing that idea that Utopia is supposed to be a perfect place. It really isn't. But that's what people associate with. It's also worth noting that the word Utopia actually translates to no place. That there is no such place as this. I do want to destroy that drone, but I'm just not... Oh, wait, no, I know it needs you. Well, no, because... Explosion. Well... Let me take care of the bad guys, then I'll take care of the drone. Who found it? Like, who's alive that could find a dead body right now? Guess those guys. No, because we're at the point that everyone's alerted. I haven't yet put anything in the gameplay section about this shooting through glass, which is not correct. I'm planning on putting that in the graphics section. Just because it does kind of belong there. Because it's visually, what we're seeing is more of a visual thing, because it's, yeah, we get the decals that you did shoot in it, but you don't get it breaking. And also the whole, you wouldn't actually shoot through glass as easily. Glass is very good at absorbing energy. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get an angle on it from a turret. But that's fine because I can EMP it and then put C4 on it. Alright. I don't want to give up stopping power. The heck? There are still people alive. But yes, the drone did get stuck, which does make me happy. I am annoyed, though, that C4 didn't work underwater, and it would. EMP, I mean, I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's like, really? Oh, there you are. I got an idea. Not necessarily a good idea, but I'm still gonna try doing it. Hey, turret. How you doing? No, apparently that it was just those two. Okay. Because the compass is white. Really faster to go this way. other thing that was interesting about Utopia was at the way it's told is somebody who went and visited has returned home and is basically relaying it to not just his friends, but also powerful people. You know, just people of influence that would want to know about other places in the world. And one thing that's interesting is it's him just relaying all of it. It actually ends, at least the version of it I read, and I have no reason to doubt it's a full and complete translation. The way it ends is with him basically having finished all this, and this is like, you know, an after dinner kind of conversation. It ends, and then it says that he, you know, goes to bed because he's tired, which makes sense. He just spent a lot of time talking. But that they had questions they wanted to ask, but we'll leave that for later. And so you never get these questions that the people then, you know, in that room would have had for him. And I kind of wish that, you know, that could have continued, but it's also, as I recall, Utopia was meant to be a commentary, so you don't necessarily have the questions then. I think, let me, yeah, these are supposed to be very large 3D printers. Crap, I can't remember what they're called. Just, there is one thing that if I had a 3D printer, and I know I have connections, I would be able to get stuff 3D printed. There is one thing that I would want, actually multiple of, printed. Damn, what is it called? Oh man, why can't I even remember that? That makes me feel bad. So, a sphere will basically roll perfectly, right? Solid with constant radius, is that what it is? I mean, that would definitely be, you know, a good enough description to get it. I think I need to go down. Well, actually, no, I will go down first and take care of that submission. Oh, I need to go down further. No, solids of constant width, that's it. And a sphere would be one example, but you can actually have, there's actually another shape that it looks more triangular. And that it will roll just like a sphere, just like a ball does. But the center of gravity is different for it. So the center differs enough that it actually, you wouldn't believe that it is going to roll perfectly. And it does some weird things. But it's really cool.
Not another one.
What the hell is this shit?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a scientist. I've been analyzing these test results for hours. We're getting nowhere.
What are you trying to achieve? Abstract art?
No, but I'm starting to think the Skell Security R&D Center gave us a bad batch of paint. It's making these drones behave erratically. They either lose their way or full-on crash into the walls. You know, I've lost a dozen in the last hour.
Well, that's inconvenient. So what's the paint actually supposed to do?
Well, I mean, not this. I mean, okay, it's paint, so it's supposed to look pretty, but it's also supposed to act as a trigger signal for the drone, so clearly somebody over there screwed up.
If it's causing this sort of chaos, it might be worth my while. Now, you said you got this batch from the Skell Security R&D Center, right?
Yeah. Okay, I wonder if these drones are still prototype versions.
Alright. Yeah, so the neat thing with a solid of constant width is, let's say you take 4 of them, like they were balls, and you put something flat on there. What does the last floor mean? Anyway, then you put something flat on top of it, so, well, just like, you know, if they were balls, and you set that down, it would move around smoothly. Same thing with this. Even though they look like rounded, they'll look like just rounded triangles. Can I get that? There we go. Okay. I think I didn't even talk to this person, but I don't... There's something weird going on here. Maybe I need to go down this way? But yeah, so it's like it'll roll smoothly, but if you look at it, it's like it doesn't itself roll smoothly because its center of gravity is off from its center of rotation. So like if you take a ball and you throw it, roll it on the ground, it'll just keep rolling. But this, it'll roll a bit, but then it would start just wobbling because it's starting to have the energy to pull itself back. It lost the momentum going forward. Very neat thing, and I would love to have a set of those. And partly because I'd want to use them. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I cannot... This does not make sense. I'm just clearing this stuff. Interesting. Oh, I've already read this. This idea of just let it go. No, hang on, I think I want to read this. But the point I was going to get to very briefly, AI does not have the benefit of evolution, building, and instincts and such. But let me finish reading this, then I'll elaborate on what I mean by that. Yep, that colluded. So, one thing that is actually true, and is kind of weird when you think about it, is that through evolution, humanity has actually had certain things develop into our brains. What does that even mean? Last floor. Like working together. You are stupid. I'm telling you, game, you are stupid. It's like, I can be standing next to her, I can want to talk to her. Nope, you have to scan her. Screw you. That is stupid. Yeah, so like I was saying, you are actually wired to do certain things. Like working together, and also to a certain extent, there is recognizing those as similar to you. So you'd recognize like your own family members before you'd recognize somebody else and be more inclined to work with your own family members. So tribalism is kind of in there, but it's not all powerful. But its AI doesn't have that advantage, doesn't have that history to help guide it. So just giving AI full power, probably not the best idea.
My name is Nomad. I was a soldier in one of the choppers that crashed on Aroa. I'm working with Jay Skell.
He's alive? I mean, Ayanna Puri's announcements are so scary. How is he?
Well, we're working to get civilians safely off of Aroa. But we need your help.
But this island, the ex-cop who works for Sentinel, Ian Blake, he's got this island locked tighter than... well, the surveillance drones we made to keep us safe. They're now keeping us prisoner.
Sounds like the surveillance drones are doing what they were designed for.
How could you? They were designed to keep people safe, not imprisoned.
Look, now Jace thinks he could take down enough of the drones so we can get some people out of Aroa and bring some help in.
And Jace wants the AI.
Bingo.
The security team ran an assessment on our systems a couple of months ago. If you can find those reports, it'll, give me an in on how to hack the AI.
Won't those holes be fixed by now?
No. I don't think so. Most advanced place on the planet, but the bureaucracy is as slow as anywhere. Try Archimedes Hall. That's the data center. You should find the reports.
We're in
there.
Archimedes Hall. That is... Isn't that where we are? Isn't this Archimedes Hall? It doesn't actually say. Great. But also, you are naive. I mean, it's... No, it's something designed to surveil like that is also designed to imprison. It's... That is actually what was going on with that. Especially when it is to surveil perfectly. It's like that's a key aspect too.
Whoa.
I guess maybe that was Pythagoras Hall? Oh, now I'm trying to remember the name of it. There was a movie. Not The Truman Show, but that's also accurate. But there was another movie that predates it. But the premise was this guy got the opportunity to be basically a television star, reality TV star, where every moment of his life for however long was recorded. And the film, I haven't seen it, but I have seen some sort of talking about it in the realm of, just comparing how other movies did come to be there, and also the talk about the idea of the desire for celebrity, but what it can also cost you. I think Rob Reiner did it. But anyway, it ruined the guy's life. Because he could never have any privacy. You were always having people look over his shoulders, and always somebody else there, so he couldn't spend time with his girlfriend, for example. I mean, even if it was just normal, it's still awkward when you have a camera in the room watching you. Oops. I didn't know. Hopefully I didn't need his intel. But even well-meaning surveillance, especially because it becomes a question of how is that information going to be used? That... I'm just trying to think of the best way to put it. I don't know if I can get to this one, by the way. Wait, that's... I already looked at that. Very, very weird. Because basically, let's say you're able to monitor everyone doing things, and then it's like just for the law. It's just for seeing when the law is being followed or not. When there's suddenly a new law and it may take a while for people to adapt to it, then it changes. Some doesn't it? Like, suddenly these people that may have enjoyed that are now being targeted by it. And it could even be just accidental that they didn't realize.
There was another bombing.
Yeah, once you're being surveilled like that, you are allowing for a tremendous amount of control over your life. And such control is going to be a form of imprisonment. Nobody actually wants to live in a glass house. Oh, this guy spawned in.
Wait. Surprise, shitbag. Give me your PC password, and this ends without you screaming in pain.
All right, okay. Look, I'll talk. Here's my password.
Oh, I need to... Okay, I get it. Another thing with the constant surveillance is that even without you doing anything wrong and being surveilled, it's still a... What if you're doing something new that you just don't want to share yet? Like with this, it's like I don't want to share these videos yet. I don't want to share the review yet. Well, I don't have the review completely done yet, so that's one good reason not to share it. But if it, like I didn't want to. Well, hang on, I'm just trying to think. Well, because I think I did talk about it. I was working on Doom Eternal. It was open about because I bought that. This I've been open about because the game is at this point a little older. And also how long it's taking me. But normally I don't want to talk about the games I'm reviewing. Not until, you know, it's like I have things ready, I have things done. Because it's also, you know, opinions can change. This game, not so much, at least not in gameplay. It's like, nah, I'm approaching 100 hours in the game. I'm set on what my gameplay opinions are. But story, I'm still setting. I'm still figuring that out. So, yeah, so having a certain amount of secrecy to it is fine. And also, I'm talking now, yeah, but it's like nobody's gonna see this video before I'm done writing the review, and then it goes live. So it's like, yay, time travel. Yeah, there's a lot of ethics questions to the whole general surveillance, and my own feeling would be no, it's generally not ideal to have a complete surveillance
Looks like the
system.
hack attempt was halted by the automated security network.
Cybersecurity wasn't part of my... It's not my thing. But I mean, yes, we should be able to bring the network down.
Is this gonna be more computer hacking?
For me. For you, it's more like shooting and exploding stuff.
That'll do just fine.
On the one hand, I do recognize you've kind of insulted me. On the other hand, it's kind of accurate. Now here's a question for you. This idea of having the AI isolated. There are ways, even through an air gap, to get information out. Would the AI even be able to do that though? Because would it be able to figure out a way to skip out of its own computer? Because could it have an awareness that another computer even exists?
Okay. In theory, I could download the AI if you can plug a dongle into the system at the comm center. But I mean, he's not stupid. Blake is using our security network.
So can we get the network down? We just need it down long enough for the upload.
Yeah. Sure, taking out the mountaintop antennae would slow the network down on Darkwood Island. That would buy you time. But the hard lines. If you can also cut the hard lines, but those are like in this cavern by the coast, if you can also cut those, I should be able to download the AI.
I know where that
Sit
is.
tight. I'll make it happen.
That's why I first came to these islands.
You're confident. I'll meet you at the spot I put on your map. Good luck.
Whoa.
Well, one of them is going to be that. Yeah, so I'm going to do this. See, I know it's going to be that. I might as well just go straight there, basically. There it is. Well, technically here. You stupid idiot.
Ghosts got away with Scout? How in the hell did this end up my problem?
I've been saying it all along. The wolves are special, but not that special.
They're under attack! Take cover! Hostiles, guys! Shit, I can't see them!
Roger. All right, stay alert everywhere.
Do not... Moving! Moving!
Changing position!
We got enemies in the area. They came to play.
I want eyes on the target.
No, I actually do wonder how effective it would be to shoot through chain link. Because I have a feeling it would not be. I mean, sure, the open area, that's fine, bullets go right through. But a bullet hitting chain link, I could believe would be easily stopped. Because it would, the chain link will absorb the energy, since it will be able to move, and is going to be pretty massive too compared to the bullet.
Stay sharp. We got bad guys in the area.
Hostiles are definitely here. Stay sharp.
No, they can't be far.
Not a bad guy. Alright, so the question is, can I get to that guy? Or is he outside? Looks like he is in fact outside, okay. And thus not my concern. And what horrible thing I'm about to trigger. That was easy. Act. I never went there. Huh. Oh well. Oh wait, the data farm, I know where that is. I've been there. That's right there, okay. It's the relay station, I'm not... Oh, son of a fucking bitch. I'm not actually in a fight, guys. Is there a boat here? I just don't want to have to swim out. Yes, there's a boat here. Good. That did work. Where am I going? I'm technically going the wrong way. It's fine. Especially since I only needed to get out of conflict. Technically, I should have shot the rifleman first since he's the one with range, but it's you know, I'd be able to handle it. You know what just occurred to me? These 3 locations, land, air, and sea. I would not be surprised if that was semi-intentional.
Standard. What scale is this ghost weighing in on?
Like there was at some point a desire to have some kind of land, sea, and air trio. And that this is just how it ended up manifesting. That we've got a place you get to on land, this one you get to on water, which is the one I came from over there, and then the one you get to via air, which I'm gonna hate. Although true, I do have a helicopter here I'll be able to take in theory. May not be so bad. Actually, yeah, that is true. They all will have their headlamps on.
Wake up, damn!
Whew. I had a feeling there were gonna be more.
We lost 2 good.
There is a power generator, I want to say. I just don't remember where. Alright, since they don't know I'm here yet, I'm gonna hack the... Well, I'm not gonna hack the turret, but I'm gonna disable.
They didn't make it. Ah, clear here too. I did see our heavy gunner tracks. This earlier. Shit was hilarious. All that armor? Man, I was dying.
Be on alert. Possible hostiles. Copy that. We've got our eyes peeled. Jesus! Shit, they're here!
There. Alright, and also I really do... I don't think I made a note, and I really do need it. It'll be in the graphics section, even though it's technically not graphics. After killing an enemy, you can hear it continue to talk or make death noises. It's like, yeah, it is accurate that these headshots are not necessarily going to instantly kill an enemy in real life, but this is in real life. And they also shouldn't have an easy time talking when part of their heads are missing.
Stop bothering me, okay?
Hey, can't you see I'm busy?
It's just, even with the helicopter, it's still just such a pain in the ass getting to that location. And I don't know about missiles either. This would definitely be one of those. This is designed for co-op. Just because you would be able to have people on the helicopter to take out the enemies around where you have to land. Because there's always enemies at the helipads. See?
Shit! Hey! Hey! Hostiles are... Eyes on enemy shooter!
It is bullshit. Fine, it takes a while to heal, but it shouldn't cancel the healing when I'm hit. Because it certainly looked... Because I know I hit it, and then it just... This is a horribly designed location. It just is, if you're playing solo. Because you need the ability to approach silently. There is no silent approach. Except for maybe managing to get a motorcycle to climb up the side. Which is horrible to demand of a player. You son of a bitch. And now I don't even get to be near it. I have to... This is a horrible thing. It really is. Why did it not spawn me up there? Like it should have. You are a piece of shit. And of course, as we all drone over, there really should be a mission that is a, oh, you knock out that network. They don't contribute enough. I'm sorry. I don't even think they really contribute anything to the game. It's an open world game, but it's so it doesn't feel that open because you move half a kilometer, you're guaranteed to come across how many different groups of enemies? And an Azrael that fly over, and if you're not lucky enough to be able to get into cover so it doesn't spot you, you're gonna have just groups of enemies suddenly appear and you don't know from where. didn't try for that shot, it would not have worked.
Move your ass!
Dark. I don't know where they are. It's too dark. Yeah.
Finally.
If you see someone, drop him!
I didn't know that was picking me up. That's why I'm doing this.
Watch yourself. You have hostiles nearby.
Okay.
No, 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 this cannot be happening!
Okay, it looks like I got everyone. And I'll quickly visit the bivouac too to reload. This is hilarious. Got an email for this YouTube account. YouTubeBot1 has subscribed to you on YouTube. Oh yeah, I believe this. I mean, it's like YouTube. Seriously? There's actually an account named YouTubeBot1. And yeah, and the funny thing is, I do kind of suspect that there are some bots that are looking at this channel for some reason. Because I'll like, you know, make a video public, or series of videos public, and it's like, ah, these are awesome, keep it up. It's like, oh wait, that's right, I want to run off. Because I did forget that all the enemies respawned. But still, I'm going to be fine from here. I know it's gonna alert people, but still, as if there's gonna be a confrontation, this helps me.
We may have enemies in the area.
Copy that. We're ready for trouble.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't believe it. You really did it with the antenna on the mountain and the cables and everything. Well done.
Yeah, I managed.
Oh, Jesus. I forgot a teensy important detail.
What's wrong?
The download. Once it starts, it won't be long until Blake figures out what's going on. The computer activity will show him exactly where we are.
Then I'd better get ready for company.
Yep, yeah. You do your thing and prepare. Come back when you're ready to start the download.
Are we doing it from here? Looks like that's a yes. Well, gonna have to deal with everyone I can. When do we charge the thing?
This is not good. I'm gonna look around. Yeah, we should take a look. Stay focused.
it is possible I felt like being lazy and just grabbed the turret.
Watch yourselves. We have hostiles nearby.
Okay, so he is inside. That's what I wanted the drone to confirm.
Stay sharp. We got bad guys in the area.
Search your areas. Find the hostiles.
Do not let him get away. Yeah? Stay here. Keep your eyes open. Enemy activity in our area. Stay low. Stay low.
That shouldn't have been on. That should have turned off with the power being off. At least that's what I've observed in other locations. Here we go. Ow.
Stay focused. Kill anything that moves. Hit the
There's still more. Where? I heard that. I also hear, well, that might be background music, the background music actually. Ah, there's somebody. Okay, that's all of them. One should not have to be so afraid of ladders, but it is necessary in this game. Because they can be a death trap. And the funny thing is, I think in real life I trust that ladder over some others. Just the whole, it is physically mounted to the building. Damn, where's more? Because I don't like the sensation of a ladder flexing and shifting under me. Very disconcerting.
I have somewhere I have to be.
You're dead, asshole!
Who's saying something?
Shoot those assholes! Shoot them! Smoke them, boys! Smoke them!
Suckers up!
And get that full charge back. Yeah, I definitely think Echelon is more useful than Medic. Maybe it's just me, but depending on how you hack in, are we like gonna take the helicopter and leave? I wish I had known that, if that ends up being the case. Because it does seem odd that we're over here. Odd and suspicious. Or, well, no, there's equipment here to do the hacking, I guess.
I'm ready.
Okay, here goes nothing. Oh my god, tell me you know what you're doing. Tell me I didn't slave my whole life just to get shot hacking my own program.
I know the gravity of the risk you're taking. I won't let you down now.
God, I hope not.
It is a definite pet peeve of mine, the whole, it says this one thing, but then you actually hear the person say it, and it's like, that's a completely different word. Well, those are completely different words than I was thinking. And it gets really annoying because in some cases, the difference even the meaning doesn't seem right. Like, oh man. The Witcher 3 is one game that was so annoying with some of that. It wasn't horrible, but it's like a lot of the romance options, you had to go through some, dialogue options naturally. And some of them, it's like, well, that just makes Geralt sound like he's an asshole, like he's a jerk. But then the other option, there's no, like, nice, kind, respectful, and also loving and caring, no, we're just friends kind of thing. It was, damn it. Well, the stability of the SMG is actually going to help me here. I mean, that is one thing that I actually am really liking about the SMG as opposed to the assault rifles that I have been using. It is so stable. Oop. Where did that come from? I definitely heard the noise of shooting.
Almost there.
The hell? Where are those shots coming from? And I don't know why it pulled me into this view instead of this view. That really confused me because I thought I wasn't done healing yet. Okay, it looks like I can just talk. Oh, need to kill this last guy. Yeah, that was very weird.
You all right?
What? No, no way. That was horrific.
But are you injured?
Not that I can tell. But my sanity is hanging on by a thread. I'm gonna need therapy for the rest of my life.
We've got to get out of here before more of those assholes show up.
But I still have to extract the AI. I need somewhere secure to do it.
Any ideas?
There's a lab that was undergoing construction before the takeover. I think I might be able to do it there. It's our best shot.
Hearing you loud and clear. Let's move.
Okay, where am I taking you? Construction site. Okay. I figured it was there. Wasn't sure. Wanted to know. And yes, I do know how to pilot. Where are you? There you are.
What's with the grim look on your face? Is there something wrong with the AI?
No, of course not. It's too quiet, you know? Like the eye of the storm. I don't trust it.
You're worried about Ian Blake.
Ever heard the saying about absolute power? They were thinking of him when they said it.
hence the whole surveillance state not a great idea.
There are rumors that he's already used the intel to blackmail people.
Squeezing people for cash? So he's sleazy. And he thinks small.
Blake's a hood who pretends he's a security expert. You know, you can put a bow tie on a pig.
And this AI, it's his moneymaker. Who else would know how to steal it?
My team. But they're scientists. Their motives are altruistic. They'd never.
He's gonna go after them. He's gonna squeeze him until he gets what he wants.
That's...
Oh my
no.
God. You're right. Oh my God, what have we done?
Just because someone's a scientist does not mean they're altruistic. There are definitely plenty out there that are very greedy and will lie, cheat, and steal in order to get, like, grants and such first. I mean, it's... sorry, but... they may think they live... some of them may think they live in an ivory tower, but the reality is they can still be demons. That they can still be very horrible people. It's... for some, yes, it would just be that desire for discovery, but... and I know plenty that is exactly going to be the case for them, but there's also going to be... there also are some out there where that is not the situation.
What's our status?
There's a problem. It's gonna take longer than I thought.
Oh, great.
But you can extract the AI.
Yes, maybe. I think so. What are we gonna do about my team? Blake is an animal. If he thinks they know where we are, I don't even want to think about it. They're scientists. They don't do well with, you know, violence.
Leave Blake and the scientists to me. Just crack that AI. We're running out of time.
I know of only one other person who can crack the AI in the time frame we need.
Who?
Grace Maddox.
That's great. How do we contact that?
No, it's complicated. Don't worry about it. I'll figure out the AI. Just, please, save my team.
The hell? Did I exit? What the hell happened? I'm wondering if, like, because I parked the helicopter on the helipad, it like spawned in a new one, and it kind of exploded. I don't know. Anyway, where am I going? Wild Coast and Smuggler's Cove. Okay. Engine R&D. Yeah, Smuggler's Cove in Western. Oh, wait. Sorry. No, it's Western for both. I keep reading the top one and thinking about the top province, and that's not right. I need to go here. Alright. And also the whole, they're scientists. They don't do well with violence. Now there would be some that would be quite capable. I mean, it's the whole... you can't expect certain traits to be similar across scientists, like a curiosity, and maybe certain passions, like a passion for that discovery, a passion for self-improvement, things like that, but do not doubt that you would find in those who are deeply into video games, who have no interest at all in video games, those that are into romance literature, as in like romance era literature, those that are in the trashy romance novels. I mean, you would see every stripe of person in that group, because it is going to be just a subgroup of the larger population. So yeah, you shouldn't just be like, oh, they're scientists, they're not going to be able to handle themselves. Yeah. Also, don't forget the Outlasts, who are all the way down Yeah, down there. They were scientists. They worked for Skell. Well, as scientists, as engineers. Now they're the outcasts and fighting Sentinel and the wolves. Clearly, the game gets it. It's more this one woman is very naive to think that just because of a career that people are going to be similar. How do I want to go at this? That... That's who's spotting me, right up there. Son of a bitch. I'll get him. I just need to come around, I guess. There. Alright. I'm gonna be reasonably good now.
Keep looking. We'll find them.
What concerns me at the moment is this heavy. He is still lumbering up.
Son of a bitch out here somewhere.
There. Now I am a little curious about something. How many scientists may have started in the military? I mean, that's also true. There would be scientists just in the military who would have gone through the training and potentially also some deployments. But I wonder how many, like, maybe went into the military, not necessarily planning eventually to become a scientist, but ultimately did. Certainly is plenty of science involved with the military. I was thinking about stopping and making new additional syringes and such, but nah. This is a chance I'll find some. And 2 isn't bad. I certainly have the resources. I can make more whenever I need to. You know what just occurred to me? I'm now thinking about... Did we have that in his Odyssey? Or an Origin? I think we might have an Origin. I'm just thinking about... the like metagame stuff, well, the minigame stuff in other open world games, and Assassin's Creed comes to mind because that, for one thing, is a good example of an open world game, and it's one that Ubisoft also made, so that's where I'm going. Because like in Brotherhood, you could get new assassins that you could send off on missions and such. Don't have that here, and I actually don't remember the last game that really used that. You did have the ability in Assassin's Creed Odyssey to select from people you've captured your crew, well, the officers of your crew. I just don't remember if there's a way to send them out to do things for you. Because it's just... These people are probably all going to end up at Erewhon, right? Skell did, but... And so did Fox. They're not contributing anything except progression to the campaign. And that's it. And that's not necessarily bad, but just... Wouldn't it be nice if you could have more than... Wow, there was nobody here. You like being able to send outcasts out on missions, but it would also be nice if you could tie that into something like capturing bases.
Listen close, because my voice might be the last thing you ever hear. Now, where are the scientists from Cromwell's team?
I told you everything! Just let me go!
How about a little optimism? We're gonna find stuff, lots of stuff. God, I hate stuff.
Damn. That was immediate. Oh, hang on just a second. There. Now that. Why am I here? The guy was in a very bad place as far as cover goes.
Yeah, it's time to find the enemy and kill him!
Hell yeah! Right behind you.
Damn it.
I got a hostile. He's right there. Contact with hostile. Contact. Contact. Ready to fire.
That was it. I'm just gonna craft them. Oh, hang on. I also just realized I never put the rocket launchers back there.
Damn it, I'm too late. What a waste.
Easing our biological footprint. Building a better world. Tomorrow, today.
Oh man, don't hurt me. Please.
Why shouldn't I?
Well, we're stuck here too. Look, Blake's got his personal security around. One guy left his post to see some girl. They declared him a deserter and beat him to death.
Sounds like you got it rough.
Blake's meaner than you are. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be sitting behind a desk in the surveillance center.
Okay, I
What rat bastard has the gall to step foot in my AO?
We believe it's an operator from the chopper crash. We thought the wolves had terminated all of them.
But then the drones over here started taking small arms fire.
Yes, sir.
Christ. Last thing I need are those cowboys stomping around in the mud over here. They pull up the feed from the drone in Sector 2. There. Zoom in.
That animal, sir?
That you nitwit, you soft-headed child, is a human animal.
He's on the move, sir.
Well, why don't you follow him, huh? Follow him! Where the hell is he?
We lost him over the ridge.
You mean you lost him? I'll bet your whore of a mother curses the day that condom broke, huh?
Sir?
Keep looking, damn it. Keep looking!
Yes, sir.
definitely not a nice guy.
I couldn't find you with a drone, so Blake sent me out here. Told me to find you on foot.
You never should have gone to work for men like Blake and Stone.
Well, men like that, they change the world. I'd rather watch it from the field than from the sidelines.
How's your view now?
Pretty bleak. Oh, man. Just make it quick. I don't really like pain.
You're a waste of a bullet, man. But since I can't have you alerting anyone... Won't find any other survivors. Better move on.
There's a mention of a pump site. Just want to point that out. Unless this is the pump site. It doesn't really look like it. Alright, yeah, that's right, all the way back up here. It's dangerous, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Son of a bitch! Not the kind of dangerous it was supposed to be. And I was running that time, so it is just completely inconsistent on when it does and does not decide, oh, you mean to pull the parachute. I'm also left wondering about the other Ghost Recon games. Like, is this the first one with parachutes? Because they don't do a good job of it here. It's probably not. So did they do a better job before, or is it consistently bad? Or is this better than it used to be? I hope that's not the case. Who are you?
Maddox, Jay said I might see you around here.
Did you find my team? Are they okay?
Some of them are. They didn't all make it.
Damn it. Maddox, if we can drop all our old baggage, we've got work to do, and I need your help.
What you're asking for is not easy. To crack the AI, I need access to the drone control program.
And what's stopping you?
Ian Blake. He configured the biometric security so that he is the only person who has access to the drone control program. If you want the AI, first you have to find Blake and have him unlock the program.
Damn. You're right. The Sentinel officers in Cape North should know where Blake's, evil lair is.
I'll find him. He'll unlock that program.
And you, Cromwell, what are your plans? You can't stay here.
I can look after myself, Maddox.
Of course you can. Nomad, my dear, I expect I'll be seeing you very soon.
How did I get up here? Ah, here it is. Okay. Just trying to think, what'll be the best one to assault? I'm right now actually kind of thinking more about clearing that portion on the map a little bit. And I might run into commanders. It's not likely, but I might. How long have I been going? Alright. About 2 hours is what I saw, which obviously you can see by just looking at the timer. Come on, brain, turn over. I had a thought. It's still there. It's just coming up with the words. I don't want to go to 3 hours because that'll take me to midnight. But I'll hopefully be able to clear out this quest line. And then move on to the next one. Which actually, there is something I'm a little curious about. Okay. Oh wait, she connects off of the side missions. Interesting.
Think you might let me know how that's going? I'm just standing around here, you know?
Chill out, we're fine. No one's gonna bother us with all the protests going on.
There are protests going on? I mean, yeah, the fact they've already cleared the islands, kinda... Well, mostly cleared, obviously. Kinda makes it hard to know what all's going on, because I don't need to go everywhere, I can fast travel around, but... I will admit, it doesn't seem to be that living a world. As in, no real reactions to what I'm doing, or just what's going on in general. It's like there wasn't a sudden influx of outcasts following, you know, so many people being killed on that boat, for example. I mean, obviously Maurice and his daughter came, but that's not, well, to the homesteaders, but it's like no one is aware of what's going on. And just perfectly happy to leave it at that. Okay, I am going there, right? Yeah, okay. And there's also that part of me that's like, you'd think that some of them, even without necessarily distrusting Sentinel, would not always just cower in fear at seeing you. I mean, it's... You are part of the US military. You'd think that someone would be like, why are you here? What is going on? But then it's also possible that that's something that if I had played previous games and knew more of the relationship of the ghosts with the world, that, you know, that could be the answer to it. And maybe there is a distrust or even hatred for them. But then, well, that also seems unlikely, just as far as... It's not like they've been disbanded. Because they wouldn't have been sent on the mission if that were the case. Alright. Also, I feel like pointing out, this would not be the case. You would not have just this collection of bones just sitting on top of the soil. I mean, at best, it's they've been uncovered through weathering, but then it wouldn't be white like that. Bone would have to bleach to white. Which is actually one thing that's kind of freaky. A lot of organs, their natural color is white. It's just they have enough blood that makes them red. I think, is it the gallbladder? Actually is green. Anyway, but like if you see a preserved stomach or liver, for example, those are actually white. Because part of the preservation, there's no more blood in them. The heck? Sorry. I'm not even sure what that quite means. Just got a comment and I realized I forgot to mute the smartwatch. On the F1 2019 graphics quality analysis, person trying to correct my pronunciation, but the thing is I'm not even sure what he's saying was my incorrect pronunciation. But it's also, I don't really care because I have a speech impediment. And I know that. I mean, and it sounds like he's upset with how I say, make the R sound. And that is what my speech impediment is. I have an issue with R sounds. So, it's like, I've had it for years. I've known that for years. I don't care. Clearly he knows what I was trying to say. So, moving on. But also, I would just want to say more generally, it's not worth ever complaining about somebody, like, pronouncing something just incorrectly. If it's like, well, they may have an accent, they may have a speech impediment in my case. Because it's, if you know what they're saying, unless you think they're saying a different word, it's really not an issue, right? I mean, that's just you being potentially mean. Because, you know, like, what if it is the person just has an accent that you don't recognize? And you're trying to correct them on something where it's like, well, no, what they're saying to them might be completely correct. You're the one that doesn't realize it. It's like, unless what they're saying is factually wrong, like, if I was saying the wrong word there, which is not the case, he was trying to complain about pronunciation, it's not an issue. But then it's also, I got a speech impediment. I know it. So, and it used to be worse. At least that's my understanding. I was going to speech lessons when I was quite young. Like 5 years old, and I have some memories of that. But part of the reason that I still have the speech impediment is apparently I wouldn't do the exercises. It is long enough ago, I don't remember. But it's still just a... If you know, it's my point with that is that I'm gonna be biased I may be biased towards the whole. If you know what they're saying, and they're not saying the wrong word, they're just pronouncing it differently than you want, it's really not an issue then. It's an issue if they or I would have actually used the wrong word. Like, that would be a problem. And then maybe see about being like, hey, you're saying it wrong. Or, hey, you mean this, not this. It's like, because then that's a correction. Otherwise, it's just you complaining because somebody sounds different than you want them to sound. Or think they should sound. Alright. Probably enough of just trying to clear this. Although, what is that? Like it's just like a Skeltech location. You know, I just remembered something. Who was that? I wouldn't name them even if I could remember right now. But it was funny, I was on a call with somebody, and I just mentioned, like, they made a joke about how I said something, and I just, you know, brushed it off. I didn't really care, but I did, you know, mention I had speech impediment. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, it's like they would genuinely, see, like that, I said the wrong word. I needed to correct myself. If I do that, that's fine to call out. Although, don't put that in the comments. That's stupid. Since I did correct myself. But it's like they genuinely were sorry. And it's like, no, it's fine. I know it. It's not like you insulted me. I can understand some people potentially being insulted if their speech impediment is pointed out or made fun of. But it's... I knew it wasn't meant in a way to be mean, so it's like, that's fine. There have been people that have actually actively tried to be mean to me with the speech impediment. It's not common, but that has happened. But that wasn't the case there, so I don't care. Alright, I want out of this. I'm just gonna try to escape. I won't be able to because of the Stolas, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. Son of a bitch, I did it. Wow. Maybe they didn't summon a Stolas then. Have that. That will be no faster than if I just take the truck I have currently. But that should have a commander there. It did it again. See, the drone, it wiped it, and I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, it's having to recover now. I mean, at least it's showing that, but I have no idea why. And I'm standing by what I said in a previous video and what I did put in the review. I think it's a bug. It's a bug that's either not being explained. It's either a bug that it happens, or it's a bug that's not being explained properly. This technically would be the bug of why did it happen, not knowing what happened. But there might be a reason, I just don't know what that reason is. Which would not be a bug, it would be an issue, a minor one of just, we need to communicate this better, guys, kind of thing. But that is a fairly minor issue, grand scheme of things, I recognize that. So that aspect of it, I'm not going to complain about. It's more the whole, I have no reason to believe I don't have a drone, but it's like it's not showing it regenerating or anything like that, and I can't use it. And nothing happened that would explain my not having it. Alright. Oh, come on. Really? No commander here? I mean, there should be some. I think I can say will be. Some at the main campus, but I don't want to have to go back there. It's just getting kind of annoying constantly being there. And looks like that's what I have to do. There's something over here? Where is it? The wrong button. A little bit further. Alright. Actually, wait, no, this'll work. I think. It's a place to leap off from. Alright. Now to find a commander, and that's interesting that we still have the blood and drop weapons. And I just... Yeah, this is Cape North. I just wanted to confirm. There we go. Good. Ah, well. I'll recover from that. What I'm hoping to do is just basically get straight over there. Taking this out will help. And again, I don't really think it should be considered sabotage when all you're doing is hitting a button. It just is so silly. Oh, this could be a problem for me. I thought it would actually be picking things up in the building, and now it's out.
Just stop already. Yeah, all right.
I wasn't sure which stairwell he was coming up, so...
Shit! Having a good day? Tell me where to find Ian Blake, or I'll make it a whole lot worse.
I swear! I said everything I know!
Alright, there. Okay, Silent Mountain. That's down here. Pumping station should be able to provide people for me. There's something else that's weird, just going back to that comment. Why was somebody watching F1 2019 analysis? And that came out so many months ago. It just seems weird. I don't well, it's nice to see that the stuff continues to be watched so long after the stuff goes live. It still just seems weird to have any of my stuff viewed, really. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to go... Oh, that's an... I keep doing that. I keep thinking... Well, I keep seeing that and thinking of the wolves insignia, that one. Alright, where am I going? It is hard to see that mark. I'm going west, right? Where is it? Oh, the mark isn't there for some reason. Boy, it has been a while since I've been here. And I do kind of wish I had the option of like an AMD sweater or sweatshirt. Let me quickly. Oh wait, well, yeah, up ahead. Motorcycles or any vehicle, really. I am glad I do not have the brightness turned up very high. My eyes would be hurting if I did. I also just realized that these are Sentinel people.
Some ranger you must.
I didn't figure out how to get up there, but they would do for what I need to do here. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. There.
Hostiles moving in!
You are not moving anywhere, dude. Okay.
Tell me any information about this I should know.
Don't kill me, man! I told you everything!
Yeah, sure.
Tell me more about this, now.
Don't kill me, please! I told you everything I know, I swear!
Nope, that's not it. That's it. Ah, Avalanche Peak is right there. Okay. Boom. Man. I am so glad I have... I think I was going to say this, but I honestly don't remember actually saying it, so maybe I'm repeating myself. I'm glad I have the brightness not turned up all the way on my monitor. It's actually turned down all the way. I really do not need it that bright. Just part of the reason why I don't really care too much about some of the HDR specs. The ones that, you know, would push... Yeah, let me put it like this. Peak brightness for my monitor is 300 nits. I literally have it turned down as far as I can. As far as the monitor settings go. Okay? And this snow is kind of bright to me. So the idea of monitors that can reach and even surpass 1000 nits is silly to me. It's like, I would never run it that high. Why is this a thing that people say I need? But it's also, there are some people, and I know I've mentioned this before, probably not in this series, this series of videos, but there are people that actually want, like professionals in the industries that relate to, that involve it, concern it, that want to be able to have televisions that can be so bright and so directional that if in a movie or television show or video game, a tactical flashlight would cross the screen, it would basically illuminate the room with something as directional and bright as a tactical flashlight. Tactical flashlights are in part meant to be so bright they disorient the person that looks at them. And there are people that want this to be a feature of your television. This is silly. Whoa.
I think I freeze to death. I got enemy contact! Hostiles are attacking! Deploying drone!
Move. Ow, ow, ow. How are they hitting me from behind? This is nonsensical. They literally killed me by shooting through the truck. That is bullshit. That is completely bullshit. I should have been protected. Now, for HDR, I like the idea of the wider color gamut, and I know that you would need greater brightness or brightness control to get the proper contrast between some of those colors. What just happened? I think it just spawned me in somewhere that I can't be. Very weird. That is bad. Yeah. This means that it actually does spawn you in a programmatic way. In that it's, that might not be the right word, but it, based on the location where you died, it tries to put you somewhere near it. Which clearly is not necessarily the best idea here. Because that can happen. Oh, man. That's just funny. Alright. Let's try to get that truck again. Where am I going, though? That's... I don't see it. There it is. Okay. Perfect. That is where I want to be. I am not interested in doing the other faction. You know what? I should really just not even do this one. Yeah. Not gonna bother with it. It's also, what benefit do I get? Yes, I get rewards of like parts that I probably don't need, experience that I definitely don't need, and money that I'm already flush with. Why bother? Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know why that was there. This might still be the closest I got, though. Okay, but let's do this. So I can be back at full ammo. And then head over. There it is, okay. Just because I knew I had to head south, that doesn't mean it's not helpful to have the little box there. I also just want to... Nothing appears. As in, there's no vehicles for me to grab. Too bad you couldn't just like ride on a goat. It might still be faster. Probably has better grip going up these mountains. I just want to check. Okay. So it's, I need to get there, that is most likely his base, but it's also I will need to interrogate people here.
Don't forget about the mission.
Okay, here. Alright. Oh, he's right there. I might be able to just get over to him.
Man, if you don't shut up, I swear I'm gonna turn your ass into a coat.
See, but this prone camo is awesome. It's also ridiculous. They would have seen me, but
they're really targeting us now.
It still is. That I like prone camo for. I hate it as a requirement for the to avoid the Azrael drones. An eye for an AI. I like that. Oh. Okay, that looks so much like the silhouette of a guy standing there. And that is a seam in the world that should not be there. It did occur to me as I was climbing over that I really should have checked to see where I would be falling. Alright. Ooh. Oh, the side entrance should let me get to that guy, I think. Without too much problem. Yeah, he doesn't know where to look. The heavy up here is going to be a problem.
I can't stop shivering.
Ghost is hit! Ghost is hit!
If you've had your eye on me, you know what I need, and you know I won't ask twice.
All right! All right. Look, the drone control program is locked with a biometric reader.
Where is it?
On the other side of the base. You'd be a fool to try dragging me there.
Let's go.
Oh, this is a problem. I should have cleared them out first. What happens if I do knock him out, though? Okay. So that is actually very good. That means I can get him later.
Shit this! Get those sons of bitches!
You are dead. Stop making noises.
Stay sharp, Alt Race.
I think I might be able to get up to the roof. Oh yeah, I know I can. I should have killed the sniper that was up here. Let's shut that down.
Get him! Shoot those assholes! Stay behind cover!
Oh crap.
Stay behind cover! Down! God, Jesus, I need cover! Get him!
Son of a bitch! Where are you guys coming from? I'm like they just come in and immediately just dash up as fast as they can.
Alright, on the move! Come on, keep firing! Don't hit Blake! I got...
Oh, there you are. Okay. I need to go inside. There we go.
Shit!
theory, that's everyone. And get back and carry his ass over here. Well, I assume it's over here. Might not. Might not be over here. Might be somewhere. Oh yeah, in theory I could have shot that barrel, couldn't have I? You don't want to be here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that... I've seen this enemy marker, and it's like, where's that for? Who's that for? It's him. In case anyone was wondering, why not just, like, kill him and take the hand if it's a handprint reader, or try ripping the eye out or something? Aside from that being very gruesome, you can have some biometric readers that would be checking for signs of life, like a warmth for the handprint. And you can also do things so that it can't just be like what you see in some television shows and movies, where it's just you put somebody's handprint onto your own hand. There are ways to basically have enough depth to the scan to realize that no, that's not it. That's not real. And I would think that for the scan of the eye, the retina scan, you could watch for changes in the blood flow, which would let you know if it were real, well, if it were alive or not. At least that would make sense to me. That could be used as a test.
Look, we can make a deal here. I got secrets. Lots of secrets. Oh, things I could tell you about Jay Skell, huh?
Give me access to your drone control program.
Maybe you'd like to get some dirt on Walker, huh?
I want you to unlock the program.
Okay, all right. But you just gotta think bigger, kid.
I am not that bad a shot.
What the fuck are you doing?
We're tired of you peeping through our keyholes, Blake.
Looks like you're out of friends.
You gotta help me. God, help me, please.
Yeah, I don't have to do shit.
I would have taken him, honestly, but clearly that was not an option. This also does start to set up something else that is important. Because we saw those guys before in the bunker when we were rescuing Skell. That, you know, the fact that they do have a special name to them, like, what was that one? Silverback? Because, I mean, already the fact they had, like, you know, the special helmets and something that were immediately around Walker, these are gonna be, like, special enemies, probably. Maybe more skilled, possibly better armed, but The point being that they are going to be a larger threat. Alright, let's turn this in. And then, yeah, stop. Looks like I'll be approaching 3 hours based on what the clock time is, the real time, so I did not mean for it to go that long. It's not a big deal, it's just a preference right now. I definitely don't. I have had some of these videos I was up until like 1 a.m. and I don't like being up that late. Not regularly, at least, and that is what was happening.
The drone control program is unlocked.
Yes! We've already started working.
Will the extraction take a while?
It's a very large program. Still, it's just a minute compared to the symphony we're working on at Project Deus.
Here comes the sermon.
I am not ashamed of trying to elevate humanity.
I'm not sure humanity wants to be elevated.
Why on earth would you say that?
'Cause I've seen people try. And somebody always throws a wrench into saving the world.
It's also just your vision of elevation. Not everybody's vision.
What the hell, Cole? That kid had friends in high places.
We here to make the world a better place. We here to get a promotion.
Always thought you were a little unbridled. But you're just an asshole.
Sir, the lieutenant was out of control. He was mentally unstable, a danger to us and to the entire...
Don't give me that shit, Nomad. If Lieutenant Vaughn hadn't killed that civilian, the pair of you would be rotting in a hole in Leavenworth.
Ah, you always knew he was fucking useless. Everybody complained about his shitty work. Goddamn sense of entitlement.
You can't kill someone just because he's bad at his job.
We are here to complete a task, sir. Would you sacrifice our mission? Would you risk our lives just because that kid's daddy is a senator?
You're out of line, Walker.
What are you gonna do, sir? You gonna charge me? You know something that'd be worth it? This here's about what's right.
What's right? Murdering an officer of the United States Army is right!
What's right is getting an incompetent counterintelligence officer off the goddamn battlefield.
Who the fuck?
What's right is protecting our mission from a privileged brat who fucks our shit up worse than the enemy does.
Colonel, you cannot
What's right is standing up for something. Even though we got a sniveling hypocrite as a boss. A man with no balls, no vision.
Walker, ease up.
You listen to your friend, Colonel. You're ghosts, but you're not untouchable.
I can't stand this shit anymore. Fuck are we doing working for these assholes? They don't care how hard we work. They got no fucking idea about what it is we do.
Listen, I stay because we do try to do what's right, okay?
Not this chain of command. Goddamn sanctimonious bastards! You are a plague on this earth! You want to do what's right? Well, you can't. Not here.
Are you quite finished?
Yep. I think I am.
And Walker criticized those generals for sacrificing civilians, but now he's doing the same.
I would never do such a thing.
Project Deus is supposed to be the end of human history, right? The beginning of transhumanism.
What you intend to do with that technology and what actually happens, that could be two different things.
We control our own destiny, Nomad. I assure you, Project Deus has very sound values.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
If you doubt that we're up to your standards, Christina, you should join us.
It all fits in here?
That's a DNA-based flash drive. You could practically fit the Library of Congress in there. Good luck.
There are other ways we could help one another. Speak to me when you have the time.
But yeah, she really needs to... Because think about it, it's like, oh, you don't like it? You can join us then. I mean, yeah, there's the whole join us, because then you can, try to influence it, but it still is the whole, this is your vision for the future. That doesn't mean it's everyone's. Doesn't mean it's the best vision either. So, yeah, it's... You gotta be careful. Because you can reach the point where you feel it's okay to sacrifice anyone and anything that won't allow you to achieve that goal. And the loftier the goal, the easier it is to make that sacrifice. It's just that, as Walker's story already tells you, that sacrifice can actually be just, straight up cold-blooded murder.
See this coming?
Because he feels that there is something loftier. Something more important.
I'd give anything to be out there fighting with you. So is the broadcast having any effect?
Some outcasts loaded me up with gear. I think they're looking for an alliance.
Hey, genius. We've got the AI. Maddox was... interesting.
She's amazing, isn't she? We heard Sentinel was getting kind of rough out there.
Well, let's just say Sentinel has suffered a bit of a setback. Folks out there are doing better now.
Great. You have no idea how much this little piece of metal and plastic and silicon is going to help.
And DNA too,
Let me know
but
if you make any more progress.
Oop, I did not mean to do that. My hand just went down in the wrong spot.
Stay out of trouble.
Focus is my forte.
No offense, I don't think it is. Really not feeling like focus is in fact your forte. Alright. That's funny. Oh, the paint. Okay. That would be it right there. Yeah, I guess that would be the closest. So that's where I'm gonna end it, I think. So I can take care of that side mission and then get back to the main missions. Maybe it's just me, but I kind of wish that, if this is a paint that causes the drones to get confused and just run into walls, I'd kind of like it if I could have paint grenades then. Interesting. Let me look at that then. Okay. Yeah, it was silverback though. Well, that's annoying. You can't actually see who that is. I think that's Blake, though. Still need to find this person. Yeah. So, I wonder if I'm ultimately going to be hunting down Bill. But that will be later. Oh, wait, yeah, I could have just clicked over to this. Anyway, a little bit over 3 hours, not too bad. So gonna stop this, and the next video should be me doing the side mission, then getting back to the main missions. And who knows, I may actually be able to get this done before the end of the week. Yay! I'm sorry, I'm past 100 hours. And this is multiple weeks. I'd kind of like to have it done and be able to get to other things. Anyway, see you next time.